Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this evening session. Let's just settle our attention for this evening. Taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. England is just having a few technical problems, so let's sit down in meditation in the interim. Nice deep breath in. Hold our breath. And then we slowly breathe out. Let's move our attention to the top of our head, a couple of inches above the Sahasrara. And keeping our attention there, just watching our hands. As we take deep breaths in, hold our breath and breathe out. Just settling our attention, watching the vibrations on our hands. Hi, Lynn. The floor is all yours. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Rita, for that lovely music getting us into a nice meditative state. I almost can't speak, but I can. I just wanted to say hi to everyone, and really looking forward to having a lovely foot soak with you all. And I've got a little excerpt about the Agya Chakra from Shri Mataji, and having a nice meditate together. So I'll go back to Shri Mataji's photo now, and we'll put on our bandhan, raise our Kundalini. So lovely to be with you all. We'll talk again at the end. So let's raise our Kundalini 3 times. And place a bandhan on ourselves with our hands going over our body 7 times over and back. Keeping our attention on that hand. And if you have your foot soak bucket with you, just give it a bandhan with your hand, your right hand, just 7 circles over the water, make it nicely vibrated to absorb any imperfections, imbalances. And then we can place our feet in our bucket. Keeping our hands open in our lap. Just raise them up a little towards your heart and see how you're feeling. One hand is heavier than the other. Let's clear the left side by dropping that right hand down towards the earth. Keeping our attention up on the top of our head. Trying to get that feeling in our limbic area. As our Mother Kundalini sucks all of the left side imbalance, all of the conditioning and habits that we have, just more of them fall away into the water and the earth element. We can look at the photograph of Shri Mataji, or we can close our eyes. Still keeping attention on top of our head. Thanking Mother for absorbing any of the negativity from our left side, from our past, from our emotions. Such a wonderful thing that we can do this. Free ourselves. Let's cool down the right side now. Just bring that right hand back up on your lap and bending the left one, bending the arm at the elbow. The palm faces behind us. And we're asking Mother to please absorb any heat and strain that we may have had during the day. From the thinking, planning, and any physical activity. And all the stress of future activity we think we've got to do, just let it all go. Surrender it all to the air element. Just letting go of all the to-do lists. Letting the dishes pile up. Just let them go. Just see if you're feeling lighter. Paying attention to your breathing. Bring the both hands now together, open on your lap. Just feel your breath at the level of your heart. Taking attention down to the seat, to where our Muladhara chakra is, the first center, the support of our subtle system. We can say that affirmation for the first center, that I am the joy of innocence and wisdom. Say that a few times. Let me feel the joy that I am of innocence and wisdom. Coming up to our heart. And the affirmation that I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit, and I have the strength to act for the joy of my spirit, to take the right actions that will increase my joy. Just feel your heart opening on the breathing. Up to our throat center. I'm the witness. Let me witness. Just watch the drama of life. Let me not react. Just witness. And now to our Agya center. I forgive. I forgive everyone. I forgive everything. And I forgive myself. Let's just cross our two hands at our Agya. So we're going to bring down the ego and the superego by uncrossing the hands and sweeping down our two channels, down the legs into the bucket. Do it again. So your hands are crossed, pressing on the ego and the superego, uncross them at the Agya and sweep down the two left and right channels into the bucket. Once more, just pressing on the ego, superego, uncrossing, sweeping down. Just let everything go. Let's just take our hand, bending the head slightly, pressing the center of our palm, getting a bit of pressure by lifting the fingers, and just rotating the scalp in a clockwise direction. Mother, please strengthen my self-realization. Thank you, Mother, for giving me this connection to the divine, to my true nature. Let it end up. Let's try to feel that gentle flow. Bring that hand down. Take it up. Just press down. Lift the hand up. And just see that flow. Lovely, cool flow. Might be a bit warm. That's okay. Just keep your attention, your focus there. Two hands on the lap. Again, see the hands, just lift them up a little. See now they're a little even, feeling a bit lighter, a bit cooler. Let's finish off our foot soak. We can rinse our feet if we've got rinsing water, using our towel, whether it's paper or an actual towel. Dry the feet. And if it's handy, you can just quickly go and tip the water into the toilet. Otherwise, just take it to the side to finish off later. I'm just leaving mine to the side, but feel free. We can just stay in meditation for a little. Palms up on the lap. Our attention back up there at our limbic area. Just try to feel that flow. And we'll share that what we might do is just raise our Kundalini again after our foot soak. Just a good habit to have. Raising the Kundalini. Three knots. Then the protection. Putting our arm on, as I've heard it said. and just try to listen to the talk through our Sahasrara. So I'll just share that with you now, that talk. Oh.
This day for us to remember that Christ was born on this earth. As a human being, he came on this earth. And the task that was before him was to enlighten human awareness with the sense of understanding. We can say it is actualization within the awareness of human beings that they are not this body, but they are the spirit. The message of Christ is his resurrection. That is, you are your spirit and not your body. And he showed by his resurrection how he ascended into the realm of spirit, which he was, because he was Pranava, he was Brahma, he was Mahavishnu, as I have told you about his birth. And when he came on this earth, in a body, like a human being, he wanted to show another thing, that spirit has nothing to do with money, has nothing to do with power. It is all powerful, all pervading, but is born in a stable. Not in a palace or to a king, but he was born to a very ordinary person, carpenter. Because if you are the king, as we say in Hindi language, Badshah, then nothing is greater than you, isn't it? It means simply that. Nothing is higher than you, neither anything can decorate you, because whatever you are at the highest. All the worldly things, so-called, are just like dried grass, Trinavat. So he was kept in the dried grass. To many it makes very unhappy, and they feel very sorry that Christ, the one who came to save us, was kept under such conditions, and why not God provided him with something better? But to such people it does not matter. Whether you are lying in the dried grass or in the stable or in the palaces, everything is just the same, for it does not touch them. They are so detached and they are completely in joy. They are the masters of themselves. Nothing can master them. No matter can master them, no comfort can master them. They are masters of complete comforts within themselves. They have achieved all the comforts within themselves. They are satisfied people. That's why they are kings. They are called as kings, not those kings who run after things, or those kings who seek comforts in life. I mean, if you have comforts, well and good. If you don't have, well and good. Makes no difference. So many people, especially in Latin America when I went there, they said, but we can't understand why Christ was born as a poor man. This is again the human concept about God is. See, he wants to command God, be born in a king's palace. You cannot order him about. We have our own concepts about God. That why should he be a poor man? Why should he be helpless? He never showed his helplessness. He was much more dynamic than all your kings and all your politicians put together. He was not afraid of anyone. Beings, you see, who have these false ideas about life. And that's why they want to put these ideas onto God also and try to make him follow their own concepts. God is not your concept. He is not a concept at all. To also say that concept is after all is a concept is also a concept. This I have found out very recently. This is another myth people carry. Those who say that, oh, concept is a concept, all right. Mataji says, all right, so what? But even this is a concept. Because concept is thought. You have to rise beyond thought at a higher level into thoughtless awareness, where you are not in thought, but you are in the center of the thought, in the sense that one thought rises and falls, and there's a place in between, another thought rises and falls. You are in the center of these thoughts. The vilamba, as we call it, the time where you pause. Then you will understand Christ. He was here partly, of course, to save us, because he had many aspects, I should say. Not only to save human beings, he came on this earth. There were many more aspects. This is also human beings have a demand, you see, that they must be saved. Why? One should, I mean, from God's angle if you see, why should they be saved, all of them? What have they done for God? How can you demand, God, that you must save us? Can you? You cannot ask for that. So he did come to create the passage between, as you see here, the Vishuddhi and the Sahasrara, this Agya. In the primordial being, the Virat, he was born there to open that door. In evolution, every incarnation has come on this earth to open a particular door within us and to create that opening or that enlightenment in our awareness. So Christ came precisely for opening this small little door which is constricted by our ego and superego. Ego and superego are the two byproducts of our thought process. One, the thoughts that are of the past, and the other, thoughts of the future. He came to make that gap, to cross that gap, and that's how he has sacrificed himself, his body, for you it is a very big thing of remorse and repentance. But for such people, it is not. It's a play. They have to play a certain role. That's why I do not understand why do you show him to be such a lanky-panky, miserable creature. He was never miserable. Such people can never be miserable as you are. This is another concept of man, that he should be lanky, panky, tolly, skinny, starved, bones coming out. Count them one by one. Horrible, I tell you. From his childhood to his death, he was jolly person. He was happiness. He was joy. To make you all happy, to give you the light of happiness by enlightening your source of joy, that is your spirit in your heart, that he came on this earth, not only to save you, first to give you happiness, to give you joy. Because human beings in their ignorance and in this tomfoolery are unnecessarily beating themselves and destroying themselves. When nobody asked you to go to pubs to get into trouble, nobody has asked you to go to races and become bankrupts. Nobody has asked you to go to horrible gurus and get into troubles. But you seek your distraction morning till evening. Then he comes there, like a morning flower, to make you happy. First, to make you happy, to give you joy. You see, any child, at least I know myself, I don't know about the funny people here. I mean, for them flowers also look like thorns. I mean, I don't know how they... That comes on this earth as a child is the most joy-giving thing. And that's why Christmas for all of us, for the whole universe, should be a festival of great joy.
Just sit and meditate for a little while. Two hands open in the hand. Feeling a little bit right side, so I'm going to just raise the left side and down with the right side. Let's do that a few times if you're also feeling that. Otherwise, just see how it feels. Like a half bandha, going from the left side to the right side, and then scooting across and going left side to the right side again, the right hand. Then let the hands remain open on your lap. Listening to the Surag for Agya. Feel it in your limbic area. I am the pure spirit. I forgive everyone, everything. And I forgive myself. Thousand-petaled lotus. And we'll slowly open our eyes. And let's raise our Kundalini 3 times. Placing ourselves in Bandhan again. Well, I had lovely meditation. I hope you all did too. But feel free to use the chat button, and if you have any questions or anything you want to share, feel free, as we did on Monday. And otherwise, after that, we'll just have a concert by a flautist called Shakti Dao that you can finish off with a little more meditation if you wish. But interactive, have anything you want at all, then please do use the chat line. Love to hear from you. Oh, thank you, Claire. Claire responded quick as a flash. That was very nice of you. It is lovely having a meditate with everyone together. Thank you, Veronica. And then you've got the morning meditations as well. So lots of opportunities for collective meditation. Thank you, Anthony. And Gita, nice. Oh, that's nice. Payal, you felt connected. That was good. I'll just find that video to finish us off. I'll just set it up, but feel free to keep chatting. If there's any questions you want to ask. It's about 12.5 minutes, this video excerpt of the flautist Shakti Dao. I'll play that now, but feel free to chat as well. just got a message for those of us who are still online. If we can do a bandhan for Anjaya Potamutu. So in the chat is her name. That's Anjaiah Potamutu. Potumutu. Just do the bandhan on her hand. Everybody feels quite cool. Thanks for joining, everyone. We'll say goodnight now. We've got about a minute left of the music. Thank you so much for joining and look forward to next time. Good night, all.
Good night, Lynn. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rita, for your excellent assistance as always.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.